Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. We've had a repeat once again of yesterday's weather. We're still seeing that same feature overhead, which means a little bit of sunlight out on the coast, almost nothing inland, and then a lot of sun out over the mountains. Looking at our first camera here, we're in Coos Bay, and that one's a little bit higher up, so it is embedded in some slight clouds, but they did have some sunshine for today, and it brought those temperatures up way higher than we saw inland, just like we saw yesterday. Now moving down into the south, Roseburg also embedded in a little bit of a cloud right now. Can't see much out there, but still keeping that pattern of warmer down in the south and out on the coast than it is inland. Now moving to the final camera here, the only one, weirdly enough, that you can see anything on is the lowest visibility area, and that's going to be right over downtown Eugene, out towards the east side of Eugene. There's actually some of the higher clouds, but nonetheless, it's essentially what we saw yesterday. Now, something that we didn't see yesterday is going to be visible right here, and this is our changing weather. So I'm going to explain what you're looking at right now. This is actually a satellite imagery. So it's just big view out over the ocean, essentially. But I've got this tuned into looking at our water vapor. So all of this white right here and blue is going to be wet. And what that means is you can see it rolling in. There is a cloud layer on the way, but this is high clouds. We're not dealing with any of that fog anymore. Right behind that, though, is the big game changer here. This right there is going to be a slight little disturbance in our current overhead system right now, and that brings a little bit of a chance for rainfall tomorrow, but more importantly, it sort of mixes up the atmosphere, and it's going to relieve this consistent inversion that we've been seeing that's been bringing us all of the fog over the valley. Now, showing you the model image here, there's that high pressure. This is what we were just looking at right there, that feature. Watch as it develops as we get into tomorrow. It gets a little bit deeper, which means it will be affecting us, and then it passes overhead. It should be mostly bringing slight chances of rain to the northern coast, but there is a chance for some sprinkles here in Eugene for tomorrow. The real change, though, as I've teased for this entire week, is right there. That's going to be a change of everything overhead, and you'll see that in the 7-day forecast. It's going to be mixing up those winds. Right now they're coming from the south, but we'll see a lot more of a westward push moving into our later half of the week. With that, temps are going to get warmer in the morning, looking at an escape from those freezing temps as we get into Saturday finally. 7-day forecast here showing you 59 on the coast for Friday, finally getting close to 60. Then that rainfall comes in Saturday with that big change I was talking about. Umpqua Basin at 53 for tomorrow, looking at those mid-50s and then 50 Sunday. Finally into the Cascade Passes, heavy snowfall coming up for Sunday, and Willamette Valley looking at 47 for tomorrow, finally hitting 50 by Saturday.